Today, I'm going to be taking you guys inside of Florida's largest exotic reptile show in search of the best geckos in the world. It's located in Daytona Beach, Florida, and here you will see the rarest and most expensive reptiles and geckos. There are 10 gecko competitions happening simultaneously, and I'm going to take you through each category, searching for the best gecko in each class. This isn't just a reptile show, it is the ultimate competition for some of the world's best gecko breeders and hobbyists. Some of these geckos are worth several thousands of dollars, and only one will be crowned best of show. But first, we are going to introduce you to the world's first albino crested gecko. Alrighty, I am here with Nicole from Eureka Exotics, and she has the world's first albino crested gecko. Nicole, this thing's getting huge.
Yeah, she really likes her crickets.
Yeah, she's awesome. You know, when we first talked, you told me that it was doing great, and I always give it a couple months to make sure that, you never know, a gecko could crash or whatever, but I'm looking at that thing, and that thing is solid.
Yeah, she's doing great.
How excited are you that
I'm very excited
that it's grown like?
I'm excited for everybody to see it in person.
Yeah, no, it's very unique. There's not a speck of melanin on there. And you told me you had two when they first hatched, right?
Yeah.
So this is one of them. Are they sexable yet?
So this one's looking female. The other one I believe is a male.
Oh my God. How lucky can you get?
So,
oh my God, a male and a female, eh? So have you thought more about what you're gonna do with the project, what you're gonna put it to?
Everything.
Everything, right?
Everything.
What's the first thing you're gonna breed it to?
I don't know. I'm kind of in a phase right now where I'm collecting a lot of nice females to hopefully make some really good hets.
Yeah.
But I wanna make everything het albino because we don't know what it's gonna look like when you mix it with other things. I'm really hoping we can get some pattern on them, maybe some spots on them.
Yeah. Are you familiar with blue-tongue skinks, with the lava blue-tongue skinks?
No.
So the lava blue-tongue skinks are like a melanistic albino blue-tongue, and they're like just a full orange animal.
Okay.
So, but the regular albino blue tongues don't look like that, and I theorize that because of the melanin covers like the whole body. When you add the albino gene, it makes like a fully orange animal. So I was wondering if maybe you breeding that to some really, really dark stuff, high like black stuff, you might get some really brightly
I want to
colored.
test it against everything because we just don't know.
Yeah, we're just so early in the whole thing. But I also know you got a bunch of other projects, and I see one right here.
Yeah.
This is your pied. Would you mind taking that one out for us? That's amazing. So wow. So this is different than the pink toes.
Yeah, so I brought one of each actually to make it easy to show the difference between the two.
Yeah.
But you can see she's got like patches of clear scales kind of everywhere.
Oh yeah.
And the big white toes, and the entire dorsal pattern is disrupted.
Different. It's off, yeah.
And a lot of them have very thick pinning here on the neck, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Whereas the pink toes, and this is why I keep saying that I think they're different. Yeah. The pink toes look almost normal otherwise.
Oh, that's a pink toe right there?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is a fairly low expression one. She doesn't have a lot of white toe, but you can see it's there. But otherwise, they look fairly normal. They do tend to have like a darker tip to the tail. Okay. So they have a distinct look, but it's obviously not the same as pied.
Right, yeah, completely different. And this doesn't seem to disrupt the pattern. Right. Like the pied does.
Exactly.
Have you gotten some really high expression pieds? Kind of like, you know, everybody goes back to like patient zero. Have you gotten something with that much white?
So I don't have anything with that much white yet. I do have one that's small that I think will be like that when it's bigger. When they're small, the parts that turn white are more clear looking. Okay. So it's harder to see. And since my pied male that I started with is red based, a lot of the babies are either yellow or red based because of the pairings that I did. It makes it even harder to see the contrast. Yeah. So one of my goals this season is to try and make some darker based ones and hopefully some higher patterned ones.
Okay, that's awesome. Okay, would you mind if we could take the albino out? Now, I did want to ask you, in a crazy world, and somebody with unlimited money is like, I want to offer you whatever you'd want for this gecko, what would you ask for?
Oh my God. You cannot put me on the spot.
I have to.
You cannot.
Look, trust me, I don't have unlimited money, so I'm not going to make you the offer.
I mean,
but I'm just curious to what you would ask for. What do you think is going to be the price on these when they hit the market? After all, you're going to be in control of it.
I can't. It's way too early.
It's way too early.
Even put a number on it.
Tell me a number.
Okay, no.
Say $1 million.
$1 million.
This thing is so crazy.
Yeah, and she just looks like this all the time. She doesn't really fire up or down.
Right.
I can tell. She's starting to shed. You can't even tell.
I know. And have you hatched any more from that pair?
Yeah, I posted that I'd hatched a third one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's definitely there. I assume, hopefully,
we'll
be making more.
Yeah.
But I also have some additional females that I paired back to that same male that are also possible hets.
Yeah.
That I'm hoping to prove out. So hoping to make a bunch more.
Wow.
You can see how pale her tongue is too when she licks. It's like white.
Yeah, lift it up a little bit more actually, because the light, it's so white that it's too white for the light is overexposing it. That's incredible. Nicole, I think I speak on behalf of the whole Crested Gecko hobby that we are incredibly excited and jealous at the same time. But congratulations again. That is such an amazing just string of events that happened for you to be able to hatch this. And if anybody's interested in hearing the whole story, check out our podcast, because it's so funny how it was your daughter. You really got to thank your daughter, right?
I know. Yep.
Oh my God. Anyways, I am beyond excited for this, and hopefully in a couple years we'll start to see this. Imagine what an albino Axanthic looks like, or an albino, or a snow, or an albino pied, or whatever. Like it's gonna be so crazy. All right.
Even other base colors, because like these should be red based.
All right, Nicole. So where can people find you if they want to learn more about the albino crested geckos? Where's the best way to find you?
Probably Instagram, Your Exotics.
Okay. Instagram. You do any Facebook?
Not really.
Okay, we'll keep it on Instagram.
Try to stay off of Facebook.
Yeah, honestly, I am too. People go after me on Facebook. Yeah. All right, you heard it here. Instagram, check it out. You could see the pictures when they first hatched, and I'm sure she'll be posting more as they develop. Thank you, Nicole.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Daniela. Everyone knows me as Danny. I am, I guess, the customer sales person over at TIKISGECKOS, but today I've been doing Gold Standard Gecko Club, and yesterday. I've been here at the table. I've been interacting with everybody who's coming over and checking out what we're doing here, explaining what Gold Standard Gecko Club is, and it's been a really fun experience, a really eye-opening experience for people. It's been a lot of positive feedback. It's been fun seeing people get interactive with it and really like enthusiastic about it. They get really pumped and they are excited to come back and see their favorite geckos actually win some awards. So
which one's your favorite?
If I get to pick, I definitely was drawn to Stadium 92 here because I immediately thought camo print. I'd never seen a gecko that looked like that. And then my easily follow-up or runner-up would be Ruby here, just for the size alone. She takes up half the table. She's been my favorite just because of her size alone. And then I've seen a lot of people now gravitating towards more of the gargoyles now that we have them on the table. And although these reds are killers, people have really, really enjoyed the black and white striker here. They're really drawn to this one more than the reds, surprisingly. So it's been interesting. It's been really cool to see people seeing the variations and seeing what they're really gravitating towards. So.
And who do you think is going to win and best of show?
Overall,
I think the ones down there.
yeah, I was like, there's a lot under the table too that you don't see. I really want to see Stadium. I really want to see Stadium take it. Yeah, that's where I'm going.
What's up, guys? It's Hey, my name is Angel from Infamous Exotic Reptiles. I'm here at the Daytona Reptile Expo. What is this called? The Super Show? No, it's not the Super Show, right? The National Breeders
Expo.
Yeah, that. Today I submitted a leopard gecko into the Gold Standard Gecko Club. It's a nice, bold leopard gecko, no heads. It's coming from my Lightning Lavender Bold project, and super nice gecko. Guys, go check it out.
It's a tangerine bold, right?
No, it's not a tangerine. It's just tangerine? No tangerine this time.
Damn.
Just bold, but it is nice.
So this is Asgard. He was the only leopard gecko entered into the show by Infamous Exotics. Definitely a looker. Just absolutely gorgeous animal. We'll end up seeing how many points this gecko gets. In order to qualify to get a trophy, you need to have at least 75 points average, but I have no doubt this gecko is going to get a crazy high score. It is picture perfect, beautiful animal. If you are looking to completely change your selling experience as a breeder, or even better as a buyer, then make sure you download Palmstreet and go check them out right now, because that is the most fun you will ever have on your phone watching a live stream. Watching people sell their geckos, auction them off. The best deals are made on Palmstreet. So if you haven't been on Palmstreet, make sure you download the app today and come check us out at Tiki's Geckos on our crazy Palmstreet lives.
My name is Chelsea. I'm from Murderous Morphs. We're based out of Cape Coral, Florida. We're here today at the Daytona Reptile Show. I brought a bunch of geckos. Some of my favorite geckos are going to be from our high white project. So I really like to make really high coverage animals without the use of the lily white genes. So just by stacking a bunch of different white traits. This girl's kind of unfired right now, but she's one of my favorites. So she has no lily white in her. All just high white lineage. Yeah, these are my favorites for sure. We also are super into ink spot Dalmatians. I brought one of my favorite breeders here for display. His name is Jigsaw. He's actually displayed on our logo. So I entered 3 of some of my favorite geckos into the competition. One I didn't produce, but she's my favorite gecko out of hundreds. Her name's Salt the Wound. The other 2 that we entered, we did produce. One of them is a tricolor. Her name is Sinister. And then I also entered in a super nice red lily white. She probably didn't fire up the entire time because she hates me like that, but she's still super pretty. So I'm really proud of those animals, and I'm really excited to see who wins.
This beautiful girl here is Sinister. This girl is from Murderous Morphs, and she is another high white gecko that Murderous Morphs breeds over there at their breeding program. Absolutely remarkable structure, size, and just an absolutely amazing gecko here. This thing right here is Salt the Wound by Murderous Morphs, and this gecko is actually a Bigfoot offspring. You guys remember Bigfoot produced one of our championship pinstripes from a year ago, and Salt the Wound is looking exceptional. I don't know if you could put any more white on this animal, and by the way, this is not a lily white. This is just a high white pinstripe. Absolutely remarkable gecko at Murderous Morphs. Last year's best gargoyle gecko of the show is back this time, and this is Klaus from Gecko Monster. The red on this animal is absolutely ridiculous. Just super fluorescent, super vibrant red, and this is a big gargoyle gecko. You guys know I love big geckos. I like an animal with great structure, and he is perfect. All right, you guys, take a look at this gargoyle gecko right here. This is a black and white striped from Centaur Guards. Jamie owns this boy. His name is Striker, and he is just a picture perfect example of what a black and white striped gargoyle gecko should look like. Looks like Klaus has some good competition this year. Watch later to see who wins best gargoyle gecko of the 2026 Gold Standard Gecko Club competition.
Hi, I'm Jorge from Gargoyle Geckos. I'm here entering the competition for Gold Standard Gecko Club. I entered my Gargoyle Gecko, Jera. She was produced by J Reptiles, and her lineage is from Jericho and Bacon.
This right here is Jera, and she is owned by Gargoyle Geckos, and this is an absolutely remarkable red striped gargoyle gecko.
What's up, guys? I'm Brian from Guardians of the Geckos. Welcome to our setup here. We are hanging out at Daytona this weekend, and we had to bring some of the cool stuff we've been working on. So we just launched our newest enclosures. These are called our TerraGuard Paradise Edition. It's our largest enclosure we're making right now. So it's a 3D printed frame using reptile safe filament. So it's good for the animals, and we can do some pretty amazing stuff with it. So with the bigger build, we kind of blend the world of bioactive, natural, fully scaped enclosures with 3D printed safe accessories. So you can kind of get creative. I like to nerd out. Obviously, we got the Jurassic Park one here. We got Mario on this side. But when I do these builds, what I like to do is make your gecko the main character. So in Jurassic Park, your gecko is literally the escaped velociraptor in your enclosure. In Mario over here, your gecko is like player one. And the cool thing is when you start looking at more of the details in here, the way I built it, you got obviously the different blocks in there, but the gecko can literally go through the Mario pipe and come out to the top.
That's hilarious.
Of course, it can finish the day off by completing the level and going in the castle hide. Yep, going on the flag.
Get the star.
Yep, you got some mushrooms and level one-ups in there.
Wow. And dude, are you shipping these yet or what?
So we are able to ship our small, medium, and large. This is kind of considered our extra large now.
Okay.
Not quite there yet because we just want to make sure it's packaged really good. We've had a few mishaps, as everyone I'm sure knows with like FedEx and UPS. Let's not say anymore. But we just want to make sure when we do ship these that they're packaged like the Mona Lisa, and they're going to arrive in one piece. This is my personal favorite, the Indiana Jones Raiders of the Lost Ark. This is literally, we recreated the original opening scene with the idol. The only thing I don't have is the rock rolling out from the wall. I didn't want to squish the gecko in there. Yeah. But pretty cool, just recreating the movies. I'm a big movie buff, so it's a lot of fun to work on those subtle details too and put some of the Easter eggs from the movies, like in Jurassic Park, danger 10,000 volts, or the East Dock sign. Now, one of the highlights of this show, every year actually, we release a special limited edition Daytona sticker, and this year we're featuring our melanistic Urodactyloides.
All right.
Because we brought one of them, the first one I've ever personally released, to Daytona.
Wow.
So he is in here. This is our actual visual. Let me just get him out. He's fired down now, but when he fires up, he is like jet black. And what's amazing is their oranges that you see on Yuri's will like really pop out when they fire up. So right now, as he's fired down, he almost looks like borderline transparent.
Yeah.
So even if you look at his belly, you can even see.
And this is Occidentalis?
Occidentalis, yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. You don't see that every day.
No. And so, of course, down below is some of the possible heads. But this is the only visual, at least right now, I'm releasing.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, just the blacked out eyes. I mean, these are amazing geckos. We've already raised some through adulthood and they are producing babies. Super healthy, very robust, no differences from the normal types, the non-males, to the actual visual males.
That's awesome.
Just amazing animals. And I love these guys. If you're not familiar with Yuri's, they're actually out a lot during the day.
Yeah.
They're very curious animals.
And where can people find you, brother?
Find me on Instagram, Facebook, Guardians of the Geckos, or our website, guardiansofthegeckos.com.
When is the Guardians of the Gecko enclosure coming?
Oh, like our own theme?
No.
Or
Sorry.
what do you
Guardians
mean?
of the Galaxy.
Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy.
make it
Yeah.
Guardians
That's
of the
like,
Galaxy.
yeah, our some of you may remember we had like the retro, like Guardians of the Galaxy logo. Maybe that could be in the works. So, yeah.
Well, thank you, Brian. You have amazing animals as well, but I really love these enclosures. Super unique. Nobody else is doing it like you with the enclosures, man.
A lot of work, I will say. I literally have silicone like stained to my fingernails right now. So, yeah.
See, man. Thanks.
All right, thanks, guys.
This right here is Void Gorger, and this is a beautiful example of what an extreme Harlequin should look like. This one is by Crested Works, and you can see those lateral side markings are getting up to the dorsal, and the structure on this animal is also impeccable. The 2024 Best of Show champ Smoke Show is back for another competition, and last year he took Best Harlequin over a very great contender, which was Bad Crackers. So he's already proven himself as a incredible animal, scores high every single time he competes, but this year he has some even tougher competition, so we will see who wins the Best Harlequin category. But Smoke Show is looking fantastic. Right here we have Demon, and this gecko is owned by Miami Art Geckos. Just an absolutely incredible extreme Harlequin, tricolor pinstripe. The color, the structure, this animal is the full package. The Harlequin category this year is stacked. This is definitely going to be a high scoring gecko, so stay tuned. We're going to find out who is the winner here shortly, and I'm excited to finally reveal who wins the Best of Show. Zoomed is quite literally the most important brand of all herpetoculture. They have proved out to be some of the most reliable products in reptile keeping, and that is why I continue to use their products, and they continue to support us at Gold Standard Gecko Club. Shout out to Zoomed for always providing the best products that we can use with our reptiles.
My name is Manny, and here at TIKISGECKOS, we specialize in blue-tongued skinks. This is a red to Swedish line blue-tongued skink, and it's one of the things we've been specializing in lately. And what we've done is mix those two lines to make some of the brightest and reddest animals, but also retains the colors for many, many years. Some of the stuff we've had in the past can fade in a couple years, but this stuff has been holding its color, and look how rich and beautiful this little guy is.
So this is Buddy from Primal, and this is an incredible red base Super Dalmatian, and it is a confetti Super Dalmatian. The confetti are those red spots you see all over the body, and this is a beautiful example of the confetti Dalmatians. So this is a beautiful red base lily white from Gecko Nerd. This is Amor. Just an absolutely gorgeous red base on this animal, and the picture perfect lily white pattern. This right here is Ruby by Gecko Emporium, and this is by far the biggest crested gecko in the show. I would not be surprised if this girl weighs about 90 grams. She is a beautiful pink-based phantom lily white with great lily white expression, and like I said, just a massive chunky girl. I don't know if I've ever seen a gecko this big. Beautiful animal here, great lily white patterning, and of course that phantom just ties it all together. This gecko right here's name is Stud Muffin, and his name surely matches him. This one is owned by Designer Cresties, and he is a red phantom crested gecko with a super bright coloration. What an exceptional animal. This gorgeous Super Dalmatian is an orange based, and her name is Callie from its primal. So this right here is Storm Shadow from Gecko Room, and she has some incredible shaggy crests. She is a lily white, and great looking structure on this lady here. This gecko right here is Buckshot by Patriotics Exotics, and this guy is a beautiful red base phantom lily white. You can even see some red spots on him there, but absolutely beautiful red coloration and phantom patterning. Ship Zeros has the best rates on FedEx shipping labels that I have found. So much so that I have even been shipping with them over my personal FedEx account. Not only that, but they also have incredible customer care. So if your package gets delayed for whatever reason, they got your back and they will inform you the whole way and make sure that you're aware of what's going on. So if you're looking to ship your own geckos or reptiles, make sure you check out Ship Zero's link in the description. This gecko right here is Hornet's Nest, and she is a yellow-based lily white, and holy lily white, this thing has so much expression, lily white expression all across the body. This one is from the Gecko Room. Absolutely gorgeous gecko, overall great size, structure, and of course the color. You guys know the yellow lily whites just stick out because of their bright yellow. Now this one's not fired up at this moment, but I've seen her fired up, and honestly, even when they're not fired up, they look pretty cool. So, Hornet's Nest. This gecko is Stadium 92, and he is a Super Dalmatian. I don't know if it gets any more Super Dalmatian than this, but absolutely incredible animal. This one is by the Gecko Room, and he is a beautiful example of how much Dalmatian spots you could actually put on a crested gecko. We are finally here at the announcement of the Gold Standard Gecko Club competition. First, we're going to announce the popular vote. So all of the people that came into the show, they got to scan a barcode and vote for their favorite gecko here at the show. So we're gonna do those announcements first. They're gonna get a ribbon, and then the people who won the actual trophies that were judged by our board of judges will get the trophies, and we'll do those next. So let's start off with the popular votes. And in the Gargoyle Gecko category, the popular vote went to Klaus. Klaus won the popular vote in the Gargoyle Gecko category. So we're gonna go ahead and put his little ribbon here. Klaus won that one right here. Look at that. Beautiful animal. Alrighty. Now next up is the red base category. For the popular vote in the red base category, the winner was Buddy. Where is Buddy? Buddy is right here. He is a beautiful confetti red base Dalmatian. Now the yellow base category was won by Soul. Soul, where is Soul? Right here. Soul won the popular vote for yellow base. The Dalmatian category popular vote goes to 50. 50, yes. Okay, Harlequin category popular vote goes to the first ever Gold Standard Best of Show champion, that is Smoke Show. So he wins the popular category for the Harlequin morph. All right, Next up is Phantom. Phantom was a tough one. There was a lot of contestants. That one was won by Stud Muffin. Stud Muffin wins the popular vote. In the cappuccino category, the winner was Jet. Jet. And lastly, in the Lily White category, the winner was Storm Shadow. Storm Shadow wins the popular vote. And I have one more here, and this goes to the overall most popular gecko, the gecko that got the most votes here at the show, and that goes to Klaus by Gecko Monster. So he gets 2 ribbons. Now we're gonna do the announcement for the trophies. And lastly, we're gonna do the best of show, which is the grand prize. They're gonna get the cage, they're gonna get the gift card, they're gonna get the shipping credit, the cricket credit, they're gonna get all the marbles. So we're gonna do all of these next. Feeding insects for New Caledonian geckos is non-negotiable, especially if you want to have a long-term breeding project, a long-term breeding program that prioritizes healthy and thriving animals. There is no gecko diet on the market that you should only feed without any insects. I've been feeding insects for a long time, and the only supplier that I will go to is Gon's Cricket Farm. They provide the most reliable source of crickets and mealworms and superworms that we get here at Tiki's Geckos, and we are proud to have them as a sponsor at Gold Standard Gecko Club. Leopard gecko category, we had a beautiful leopard gecko bred by Infamous Exotics, and this is the gecko here. Infamous is actually on his way back to New York, but we're gonna ship him his trophy and his gecko back. So, best leopard gecko award goes to Asgard. All right, so we're gonna put him down here, guys. The best gargoyle gecko of the show. This was a tough one because there is 3 stellar gargoyle geckos. The best gargoyle gecko of the show goes to Jara by Jungle Geckos. Jara wins best gargoyle gecko of the show. Congratulations, Jungle Geckos. Next up is going to be the pinstripe category. The pinstripe category had 2 beautiful geckos, but the winner goes to, drumroll, 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 Salt the Wound by Murderous Moors. All right, next up is the Dalmatian category. The Dalmatian category also had beautiful geckos. 3 really stellar geckos. And the winner of the best Dalmatian of the show goes to... Where's the best Dalmatian? Right here. All right, best Dalmatian of the show goes to Stadium 92 by the Gecko Room. Congratulations, Mark.
Congratulations, Mark.
All right, this next gecko was entered into 2 different categories, and it won both, Phantom and Red Base. This is probably the largest gecko we've ever seen in the competition, and it actually has great color, great pattern, great conformation. The winner is Ruby, which is Gecko Emporium. So Ruby wins best Phantom and best Red Base. Where's Ruby at? Right here. The double champ. Very impressive looking gecko. All right, next up is the yellow base. The yellow base goes to Hornet's Nest at the Gecko Room. Where's Hornet's Nest? Right here. Yes. Hornet's Nest, congratulations, the Gecko Room again. All right, guys. Next up is the Harlequin category. The Harlequin category this year was the most stacked. It had the most competition. It had, in my opinion, some of the nicest geckos. So this was a very back and forth showdown, let's say. Now the winner of the Harlequin category, the stiffest competition, Sinister from Murderous Morphs. Where is it? Harlequin right here. Where's Sinister? Right here. Sinister wins best Harlequin Crested Gecko of the show. Now, I also wanted to do a best, or that's the best Harlequin Crested Gecko. Lily White, another 3 geckos that were entered that were absolutely exceptional. This award goes to, where are my Lily Whites? Oh, right here. All right. Storm Shadow by Gecko Room. Not only did they win the popular vote, they also won the best Lily White of the show via the judge's decision. I also wanted to do the best Crested Gecko of the show. So when we tally up all the points, out of all the Crested Geckos, we wanted to see which one was the one with the highest score. And the highest scored Crested Gecko was also Sinister. So Sinister wins best Crested Gecko of the show. All right, you guys. And then we have one award left to give. Take a look at that. So this is gonna be the most prestigious award. This is the award that gets all the marbles. Let me roll out the big enclosure, because ZoomEd sponsored this whole thing, and they're giving away this kit. They're giving away this kit. If the best of show deserves a mansion, right? So we're giving away this kit for the best of show. Actually, I put it backwards. All right, there you go. All right, this is what's gonna be won by the best of show, but not just that. We got a gift card, $100 gift card. We also have a $100 credit for shipped zeros, the best prices in the game. We also have a $100 credit for your feeder insects at Gons Cricket Farm. We also have the best prize of them all, a YouTube video at TIKISGECKOS, an exclusive YouTube video at TIKISGECKOS. So let me get the certificates here. Guys, this is our second Daytona show. We're a little messy, but we're getting it together. All right, gift card, certificates, cage, the glory, the best of show goes to Jara by Jungle Geckos. Let's go. Let's go. So this is the best of show right here. Let's take one good look at her. Oh my God. I was debating. I'm like, I might have to tell him I lost this gecko and take it home with me. Absolutely gorgeous gecko. This is Jara by Jungle Geckos, wins best of show and best gargoyle gecko. I cannot wait to see what he produces with this, because I might have to snack some babies up. All right, you guys, thank you all for watching. Thank you for joining us live. We appreciate the support. We've gotten a ton of feedback. We're gonna make this better and better every single year. Wait until you see what we do next year, and stay tuned. Goldstandard.com. Go check it out. Peace.
Thank you.